Hi, I'm Victoria Green and I'm going to share with you today the secret to a successful launch of your property and how to make it amazing. So this is me, so a little bit of background. I am an estate agent in Lancaster. My company is called Rightmove Estate Agents. We are just over 4 years old and we work from the gorgeous boutique offices on Dalton Square, and just at the bottom there you can see a lovely pic of the River Loon and the properties just on there, on the water. So, who is this presentation for? If you are thinking of selling your home soon, if perhaps you haven't yet chosen an agent but know you definitely want to sell, it'd be great if you've had your photos taken and you are waiting to sign off your brochure, so key point there. If your home has been on the market a while and not getting the attention it deserves, or if you are considering changing estate agents. So did you know you never get a second chance to make a first impression? And why is the launch so important? From our years of property sales, monitoring thousands of hours of analysis and analysing the sales locally, we found that the earlier a house sells, the higher the price it will achieve. Therefore, if your house is launched missing vital information, perhaps if your brochure isn't ready, if your EPC is not complete, or maybe your photos don't appear in full or at all, or perhaps the details on your home is incorrect, your buyers will overlook your home in them key first moments. So what is the secret to a successful launch? Let's look at the process first. So within this process there will be some social media teasers and links that estate agents do, but you'll start with sign off. So you'll get your brochure from your estate agent and you need to sign that brochure off to say that you are happy with everything and that everything contained within is present and correct. You'll select a launch date, or your agent will select a launch date, more on how to select the right launch date for your house a bit later on. Your sign should be up about this time as well, so you're creating a little bit of interest. Your agent will do a pre-launch call out and a pre-launch email. Brochures, it will go in the post for registered buyers, and even for there's a number of buyers that register without an email address because they don't like it, and certainly for a mature buyer, they don't often like emails. They like something physical in their hands, so they'll go out to those. Then you'll launch, and Rightmove, which this is one key point, will have email alerts sent out, and then you'll start to show up in Rightmove searches. So secret number one, your launch date. Select a weekday for maximum impact. If you haven't had a weekday selected, make sure that you ask your agent to launch it on a weekday for you. Weekend views are always lower. Weekend calls into estate agents are fewer than during the week. People are out, they're having fun, and certainly in the good weather, they don't have time to speak to the estate agent. They just want to go and enjoy the weekend if they've been working all week. And of course, many people use their work email addresses and their time at their PCs in order to find their next home. Secret number two, your sign. Get your sign up just before launch. It creates interest. People will be waiting to check it out. We often catch important buyers at this time. If it's on their radar and they're looking for a property and their normal journey to work is a new sign goes up, they will make the call. They often do make the call. Secret 3, your brochures. Ensure your brochures are ready to send before launch. You'll need brochures for priority buyers. You'll need them for the viewings, and it will be something for them to remember the house with. So if they've particularly liked something, or they've got questions over something, or can't remember something, they will refer back to that brochure. If they've not got the brochure to refer back to, you're then relying on them going back onto the online portal, which is sometimes not always easy if they're driving back home. Go for impact, quality heavyweight paper, a perfect letter accompaniment. Make it stand out. Secret 5. Emails, probably one of the most underrated parts of an estate agent's process, and one that some estate agents don't find is somewhere they concentrate their energy on. So an email or an email prior to launch creates interest and competition, creates a race to view. Who wouldn't want to be the first person through the front door of a new to market house. And of course, fear of missing out by not taking action soon enough. 2 things to remember here: pictures and words. The picture that they choose that goes on the email will have an effect on what action the receiver takes. Same applies for the headline that they use. Here's an example. So this is one that I did and sent it to myself so I could show you. And just at the top here, that is a tailored line. So we can tailor this to priority purchasers. I know you said you really loved having somewhere for your music. The basement room would be just perfect for you. Now, of course, there's no pictures of the basement room, so what do they need to do to find out? They need to give us a call, or they need to click on. We've got some beautiful pictures, so we've selected the 3 key images for this property. The last thing I would want to see on that is a internal shot of the garage with all the tools and a motorbike or an internal shot of your downstairs toilet. Not quite the same effect. And then at the bottom, this is your headline: gorgeous family home, complete with log burning fires and an elegant interior. Just wait until you see the basement. So we've mentioned the basement twice for that particular buyer. The headline will be the same for everybody. So this bit here at the bottom, same for everybody. But what it does have is what we call clickbait. So just wait until you see the basement. They can't see the basement here, so they have to now find out more information. I'll show you a little bit more about how Rightmove handles this as well. It's a secret for the pre-launch call out. This again creates interest and competition, a race to view with a fear of missing out, as some people called FOMO. Apparently my 11-year-old daughter says. So fear of missing out by not taking action. Right, one of my favourite secret 5, Rightmove email alerts. Most people today lead busy lives. Rightmove have an alert system for buyers when a new property is launched. If you're searching for a property, you might search on Rightmove. This is a desktop version of Rightmove. So we've searched there for properties for sale in Kirkby Lonsdale within 5 miles, and we've searched with the 300 to 425 price bracket. And just here it says create alert. If you're logged into your Rightmove account, you can create alert here and select how often you'd like to be alerted. Sometimes I think you can do instantly, you can do daily or weekly or monthly. Don't select weekly or monthly because you are bound to miss out. So this is what lands in their inbox, a Rightmove email inbox alert. So on this one here, this is the one that comes if there's just one new property in your price bracket or in your criteria that you've selected. That's one we launched the other day. Or here on the right is one if there's more than one that's come up in your search criteria. Just for the sake of fairness, this isn't an actual property on the market. I've cropped another photograph, and none of this is the same, so I just thought it'd be easier to show you this, and I've actually done this myself, so you can't tell. But it does happen. We see it a lot. I didn't want to name and shame anybody because that's fair. So on this you can see that there is no floor plan ready and waiting, so it doesn't matter what property and what price bracket you're looking in, the floor plan is essential. There's no blue sky. You can tell it's been raining on this photograph, and it was perhaps a rushed photograph because someone wants to get on the market quickly. It's not optimised, so the photograph isn't as large as it could be. It has to be landscape. Portrait ones come even thinner, and the price isn't optimised. And if you know VMove, you'll find out what we do when we optimise a price. So interesting. So if both of those were both 4-bedroom end of terrace properties and they were both up for the same price, which one would you click on? The number 1, this one here, just because it looks more enticing. I know what you're thinking. Oh, I do know what you're thinking. This is what my agent does, and I have no control over this. Yes, you do. You select your agent. So when you are selecting an agent, for those of you who haven't selected one, or if you're on the market at the moment and you're looking to select a new one, which agent will you choose? Because I'm pretty sure after looking at this, you'll find out what their launch strategy is. So select your agent based on the marketing and sales expertise, not on their fees, because you get what you pay for. The first impression of your home is very important. You will find the first viewers will often offer the most amount for your property for fear of loss. So as you can see, there's a couple of examples of a tattooist. That's what you get for $100, and that's what you get for $650. I couldn't find one in pounds. Principle's the same. So have you already launched? What can you do now? 2 things. Number 1, book a 10-minute phone consultation, and I, obviously very important, I will show you 3 changes you can make to your online advert easily with your current agent. It's super easy. If you catch me and I happen to be in the office, we can do it there and then. I can do it live on the phone. I don't need to prep. And I'll find you 3 ways you can change that. Or number 2, you can start again. So if you wanted to, you could start again with a new agent. So how would you like to know if we're a good fit? You could call us on 01524 230 722. You could ask Victoria. You could have a lovely chat with Philippa, Helen, or in a few days, Katie. Email. You could email me direct. My name's Victoria on v.green@v-move.co.uk and request your phone consultation or a home visit. You could Facebook message us also at VMove Estate Agents. Click like. You'll get more of these tips anyway. Or message us and we can arrange a time to come and see you or a time to give you a call to go through your property and your online advert. So there's me again. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I hope it has been of some use and a bit of an eye-opener on the expectations on launch and how crucial it is you get it right. Until next time. Bye.